Winds are currently 55. It's about 57 to 62 out at my office. Tonight here we're supposed to get about 74. Not a fun day. Got wind gusts of 62. We weren't supposed to get that till later on. This palm tree, this royal palm, is leaning more, so this might go down today. You can see, I'll try to zoom in here. House down there, the palm fell in the front yard. And then these palm fronds are from my royal palm here, one of these two. Actually, that one's had some ripped off. Dandy. Neighbor's palm tree across the street just fell over. Wind gusts are getting bigger. It almost took off this roof. We had to use some Tapcons just to try to drill it down in some boards, but I didn't have a screw long enough, so hopefully this will hold for the next couple hours. Got white caps. Morning of September 29th, after Ivan. Just going to start surveying some of the damage. Got palm trees down. Debris everywhere. It's still too windy. It's probably going to be, hopefully later on today, towards the evening, when it won't be as windy and the power company will be able to come outside. I'm just checking the roof. My strap thing to my shed actually worked. My shed's still here. I needed to be here because I got the propane tanks in there. So far, so good. I don't see any missing propane. This ripped off. Tree that blew down. So during the storm, during the height of the storm, this whole section of roof started lifting up from its foundation right here. You can't really see, but yeah, you can see some daylight there. So I had to do some quick thinking and had to drill some Tapcons, but I didn't have a bit long enough. So I did those and then just screwed some wood down, just hoping and praying that that would hold it, and thank goodness it did. It did lift up though until probably, I don't know, 1 o'clock this morning. The spot cover's still here. Still haven't built the deck yet. That's going to be the next thing we're going to be doing. Check over here. Yeah, I don't see any shingles missing. That is awesome. When we had to remember we had water coming in, so we sandbagged that. Check this side of the roof. I started that. We had probably 92 miles an hour. Alright. Sorry, moving up. This one still survived it. Still got another branch coming down, but as you can see, line it up with the next one. So you see just missed my shed by about a foot. Glad I put that chair there because it did help that. And again, it blew out the screens, but that's no big deal. I can't get to it, but on the other side of that, I had the auger drill bits. Because I didn't want to dig into the concrete. So you can see the straps go over this wall down the other side. I actually lost a lot of the limbs on this tree again. So in looking at this, when this roof was lifted up, this was pushed back, and you can see maybe daylight underneath here where the screws are, which it ripped out. That's my emergency. After I did it, there was just too much space because my drill bit was only so long, so I couldn't drill down deep enough. And I had gaps, so it was lifting up to these screws, so I had to shore it up with some piece of wood. So, some lessons learned. I will have to buy some hurricane shutters. I just don't know where the heck I'm going to store them, but I'll need to start doing that. Got my son and the neighbor boy, they're cleaning up their yard. Cleaned up a bunch of my cattails. I have to get that limb trimmed up so no fungus gets in it because it got ripped off. Happy days. So I'm just draining out the generator. I'm so glad I hooked up that little T adapter here. That makes life a whole lot easier when you have to drain this out. So we just got power back yesterday afternoon. I'm so thankful that it did not hit us, and I feel so bad for the people down south. It's just total devastation down there. We just had a little bit of damage to the back. That was it. Some lessons learned on this one. I had the chance to buy a 10-pack of walkie-talkies, and I didn't, and I should have, because I was only able to pass out 3 extra walkie-talkies to neighbors. I could have given out more, so we were in communication because the cell service was non-existent during the storm, and we were still able to talk with the walkie-talkies. And then my portable TV, the battery only lasted about 2 hours. So I need to get a portable TV that maybe has the rechargeable, plus that I could just slap some batteries in, because the internet on the phones was not existent also when we didn't have power, because everybody in the world's on their phones. So but that's about it. Until next video, take care. Bye-bye.